folks. It's Zion Hezekiah here, your boy Hez. We're recording on Wednesday, August the 5th, 2020. This is episode number 22 of season 3, and you're tuned into Toronto Talk Sports and more. Yeah. Happy to be joined here by the crew. What's going on, ladies and gent?
How's it going, guys?
Got Justen Williams, Melyssa Amour, and Janelle Estaa. What's going on, guys?
Hi, Zed.
No, not much.
Justen, is this your first time on an intro segment, out of curiosity?
I do believe so. You are correct. This is probably my first time.
So you're making your intro debut. Congratulations, young fella. How do you feel?
It's a lot of prep going into this, a lot of practicing. I've been talking to the mirror, and
oh boy,
the mirror told me I need to step up my game. So,
my man. So usually you do a lot of our sports segments. You do a lot of interviews lately, especially with our main man, Nee NWB. For those that don't know, Justen is a stand-up comedian from Hamilton, Ontario, and he's working on some really, really big things. So, Justen, glad to have you here joining us, brother.
Thank you, sir. It means so much to be here.
Yes. Ladies, how's everything in your world? So what's happening? What's new and exciting?
Good. Everything is good. We're working, still getting work, getting some modeling and some more auditions. Right. So pretty good.
Excellent. Good. Estaa?
Yeah, same thing. Just working away. Just still hustling. It's slowly coming back to the industry.
So guys, it's the last month of summer. I don't know for you guys if the summer has went by fast or slow. I'm sure we'll all agree it's been a very interesting summer, like none other, obviously with COVID still being prevalent and whatnot. Hopefully we'll all be able to end the summer on a positive note with the bang, and hopefully this month goes by very slow, because before you know it, back to school and back to the leaves changing and all that stuff. And I'm sorry to say this, but eventually that white stuff is going to start falling from the sky. Those of us who live in houses have to shovel it up.
Yeah.
Good thing I live in a condo.
Not looking forward to that.
Do you shovel off your little patio that you have? How does that
work?
Nope. Let it
Why would it be on my balcony?
I don't know. Cold. I'd like to be on a balcony during the winter. Just sit there, have my hot chocolate, just because I'm 5.
Wow.
Hot chocolate, big mug. That's how you start your mornings.
So listen up, guys. Hey, we're talking today about we're doing TTS Battle of the Sexes. It's the guys edition. I believe sometime way back we did a girls edition. We talked about pet peeves, things that girls find annoying about guys. So here's the flip side of that conversation. So we got me and Justen representing, and we're coming for y'all. Ladies, take notes.
We don't do anything. We're perfect.
Oh, ladies are perfect, and this and that, blah, blah, blah.
Justen style.
Never aggravate us, never annoy us. Oh, boy.
Never.
Justen Williams. So for context, let our audience know your situation, your status. You are in a relationship right now.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I am.
How long you been with your lady?
8 months.
Okay, so 8 months going on a year. Very nice. So not necessarily specific regarding your lady, but perhaps just in general, relationships you've obviously dated before. What's one thing that, you can share that really just irks you about the good old ladies that we love, man?
And again, I'm not outing anybody, but something that does kind of get to me is the inability to be on time and just judging time in general. If we have to be somewhere for 7:15, putting makeup on at 7:05 and we still have to drive 20 minutes is not going to get us there for 7:15. Ladies.
Yes, it will.
How?
Oh boy, wow.
Are you paying my fees when I get caught for speeding? Are red lights optional for you, Janelle?
Wow.
It's your fault because we're there late.
Yeah, exactly. How dare you not tell me at 6 to get ready? Also, don't tell me what to do.
Why did you wake me up earlier?
Exactly.
That's it. Do you ever have a problem with that, Mel, being on time?
I'm a very punctual person. I do have the odd times where I do run, a little bit late. Maybe, outfit change last minute, or, like Justen said, makeup taking a little too long, because we got to look beautiful. I got to get this face beat correctly.
Oh, come on.
I mean?
Melyssa,
So,
I would be shocked out of my mind if you didn't just wake up every morning looking exactly as you do right there. You're a natural, so
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, darling.
Same with
Thank
you,
you.
Janelle. Absolutely. So you guys don't need any time. You don't need this. You don't need that. Just
You
get
just need to be
up,
on
put
time.
on a nice outfit, and run out the door.
That's what she
Yeah,
did.
but as soon as the guys see us, though, they're like, oh, okay. Like, it just goes all out the window when they're all mad. Once they see us and they're like, okay, you look good. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh,
Right? Come on, Z.
So listen, here, and you know what, Justen, I'm with you on that as well, because anyone who knows me knows I'm a very punctual person. So I'm very, very rarely late. And that's just something it's just not me. I don't tolerate that. I'm not with that, BP time, Jamaican time, whatever you want to call it. That's not me. I'm the on-time guy. My motto actually, guys, is if you're not early, you're late. That's me. So here's my thing. If I was to pick one thing, I mean, there's a lot of things we can pick. It's not necessarily a big thing, but it's a small thing that perhaps just, aggravates me a little bit about y'all, women, the opposite sex. It's that kind of indirect communication. I'm going to give you an example. So, and this is more, past relationships. So what I will share for those that don't know, that perhaps are new to the show, context is important. I've been married, happily married 14 plus years. So I'm not necessarily referring to my wife. Well, one thing that, in the past, once again, regarding kind of indirect communication and not just being open with, what's, going on or what's happening. When a woman, and I want to get your perspective on this, Janelle, Melyssa, if you've ever done this, and I would be shocked if you didn't, because I just found that this is kind of a consistent thing with ladies. When a lady, a girl, a woman is communicating, she's in a relationship, and she's communicating, having some kind of an engagement, not an entanglement, but some kind of an engagement with another dude. So maybe it's a coworker, or maybe it's a male friend, or something along those lines. So an innocent engagement. Once again, not an entanglement. So you're having an innocent, whatever, engagement with, another dude. And you're talking about it to your man. So let's say, to me, for example, if I'm your man. And instead of using the word or the term, he to describe whatever, blah, blah, why do women generalize and say they? Like, I swear that happened. I don't know, Justen, if that's ever happened to you, where your girl's telling you a story about, some dude and her, whatever, blah, blah. And whenever they, as in women, say, they're referring to a man. Why can't you just say he or him? Has that ever happened to you before, Justen?
It's 2020. You can't assume anything anymore.
So we're going
This
there.
is true.
Wow.
That's exactly what it is.
Well,
They were just woke
guys,
before us.
I'm talking about years ago. So before all this gender stuff and whatever, blah, blah, blah. Why are women not comfortable to say, hey, I have a male friend, or, here's this guy, this and this happened. Him.
It's not even being uncomfortable. You guys can't handle it. If we say, oh, my male friend, or, my friend, it's a male, you guys get jealous. It's automatically like, oh, did you sleep with him? Oh, how come you guys are so close? Where'd you meet him? The 21 questions keep coming.
So
right?
let's go there, guys. So it's a jealousy issue. It's an issue of security, apparently. So are we to believe, guys, or are we saying that men are more insecure, more jealous than women?
Yes.
Is that what you're proposing, Melyssa?
That's exactly what I'm proposing.
Wow.
I would say
Because you know what? It's okay for you guys to have all these girls. We can't question it. Before we say, hey, who's this lady friend here? Oh, this is my friend from long time ago. You know what I mean? Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. That's what you guys always say.
Wow.
But as soon as us females have one male friend, it's, oh my God, who's this guy? He's such a loser. Why are you going to talk to this waste man? Blah, 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 right?
You know what, Mel? I think there is an element of truth to that. And here's the reason why. Not me in particular. I don't believe, and my wife can certainly say, that I have an insecure bone in my body. But generally speaking, if I'm to be objective and kind of validate what you're saying, I think it's because as men, and Justen, you can probably speak to this as well, we know the mentality, the hunter mentality of other men. Yeah. So it's not so much that we're worried about our woman per se. We just don't necessarily want to have a lot of dudes around our girls, because men are very, manipulative and very, like, if a man sees a woman, he really doesn't care if she's attached, if she's single or whatever. I'm a hunter, that's my prey. So I think from a man's standpoint, that's probably where that insecurity stems from. It's not so much that the woman is going to go out and do this and that. We just know how other men are, and we just don't want to have our woman in any kind of compromising situations.
Yeah, it's like that masculine territorial type mentality. You're like, nope, she's mine, so I'm trying to claim her. But I think also women say they because they don't want to directly acknowledge the guy in a way. Like
he's like almost lesser to you kind of deal.
Yeah, so it's, yes, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Just to avoid that direct, like, I'm like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a direct kind of.
I kind of get it. It's actually funny that Z brings this up. The hunter
like going
mentality.
around the actual situation.
Okay.
I was gonna say, Z, when you bring up that hunter mentality, because one of my buddies told me, he's like, guys know when another guy is flirting with their girl, and girls know when another girl is flirting with their guy, right? But like, I'm completely oblivious to most of that in terms of because it's just trust. I'm just like, whatever. If like you mess up the trust, that's on you. You made that choice, right? But I know when another guy's kind of trying to approach, and that one I kind of like, I feel it, but I don't do anything about it because again, that's not for me to do. Right. I expect my partner to reciprocate what I give them. And if they fail that, they failed us. I didn't do anything. You failed me.
True. All right, my man. Let's give Melyssa the last word on this. Mel, what's up?
I just said like so much about it. But like for me, on my standpoint though, like I stick to where I am. I feel sometimes guys can't handle when women talk about a male friend. Whether it's a coworker or someone you knew growing up, during childhood, it's always the question of, like, why are you still talking to this person? You know what I mean? What do you guys have in common? Why you still need to be friends type of thing. Like as a female, we're not supposed to have male friends, right? Only females only is how I feel sometimes, right? Like, I just feel like some men have like a jealousy issue, when it comes to other males. So I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's your experience, and I'm sure that's the experience of a lot of other women. And as I said, I can certainly see that. I think men are insecure about, the motives and intentions of other men, just knowing how men are and whatever the case. And what can you say, guys? That's how it goes. It's what it is. Thanks for chiming in there, guys. Great discussion. We can certainly go on and talk more about, annoying things about both sexes. There's a lot to discuss there, but great discussion, guys. So listen, here's what we have coming up on today's show. Coming up next, we have a featured interview with former MLB player Mickey Morandini will be joining us, so looking forward to that. And then to round off the show, we have our NBA roundtable. Guys, the NBA is back. NBA basketball is back as of Thursday, July the 30th. So guys, it's been great. We're going to discuss, the resumption of the season and what's happened the last 5+ days in the NBA. Lots to discuss there. Obviously, our hometown Toronto Raptors and so many other storylines in less than a week. It's just been amazing to have the NBA back. So that'll round off the show. No and more segment for this week, but we will be back with another one in our next episode coming up in a couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that. Guys, sit back, enjoy the show. Once again, this is episode number 22 of season 3. You're tuned into Toronto Talk Sports and more.
Thank you for watching. Please click the like button and leave us a comment with your feedback. And don't forget to subscribe with notifications to see more engaging and interactive content. Toronto Talk Sports and more. For the love of the six, let's connect.